Hi, I'm Dr. Randy Martin, and we're here at the AATS Mitral Conclave 2015, and I'm thrilled to be joined by Rhonda Robb. Rhonda Robb is the General Manager of the Heart Valve Therapies for Medtronic. Rhonda, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
You know, Medtronic has been a tremendous leader in valvular heart disease, structural heart disease, not only in development of techniques and devices, but in education. So you all have contributed a lot to educational meetings. What's a meeting like the Mitral Conclave mean to you and Medtronic?
Well, it's an extraordinary meeting. It's really, the first of its kind, and it's an important learning venue. So we're here, as a company to learn. We've got leadership here. We've got education people here. We have engineers here. So it's a very important meeting for us as a company for learning. There's so much to learn in this space, but it's also a very important meeting because it really brings together the world's experts. There are probably more mitral experts here than anywhere on the planet, like in this one room. And it's a field that is growing significantly.
Absolutely.
And there's just a lot of work to do in the field to
further.
further.
You're so right. I mean, you have all of your team here, and then we've got 1,200. It seems like 1,200 cardiac surgery. Not a good time to need heart surgery, heart valve surgery. But it's so Medtronic is obviously a key player. Rhonda, you all have made tremendous advances, not only in all valves, obviously, and been a key player in the TAVR space. But since this is the Mitral Conclave, where do you see the mitral space going in the future? I know that's a hard thing to go, and it's going to be interesting. But where do you see mitral?
Yeah, well, it's a huge market with a lot of untapped needs. I mean, even just listening to the speakers this morning, right. there are so many clear opportunities for therapy advancement, both on the surgical as well as the transcatheter valve side. And I think, the opportunities as I look at the space really kind of fall into three areas, and it's really continued innovation, and that's why our engineers are here. They're really trying to think of ways to continue to partner with the world's experts on bringing better solutions forward for physicians and for patients. And so the innovation component of it is critical. But there's also evidence, and I think just as we look at these future technology solutions, we're also very committed and interested in terms of looking at how do we study these in a very meaningful way to bring information and data forward for physicians to be able to make good choices. And then the last is just, really the area of expertise. And here are the world's experts, and we need to continue to build and grow. And the educational process, really, what this meeting represents is the third key area of opportunity in the space. So that's why we're here.
But that's a great summary. I mean, the mitral space is different to some extent due to the complexity of the valve. Not that the aortic space is not complex, but it's more complex. It is very complex. Well, listen, I appreciate taking time out of your busy schedule. I mean, I know on behalf of the AATS and the Mitral Foundation, we all appreciate Medtronic's contributions, their continued interest in pushing the field and educating us. So thanks so much for visiting with us.
Thank you. We really appreciate the collaboration. It's extraordinary.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you.